Hello, yes, we are back. Went to the gym, had a good time, got some thinking done, and I was cracking up earlier because for those that sign up or that start watching these things thinking that it's just Borderlands, it's not. It's Borderlands mixed with musings. No, just basically philosophy and observations. Alright, systems jammed. Go to Concordia and locate the source of the jams. Oh no, that's the old one. You found the jamming signal. Now, don't just stand there twiddling your guns. Go shut it down.
That's the way out of here. Hope you find that signal, and remember, shallow grave.
Oh, never change, Moxie. Alright, you received a class mod. Class mods are class-specific items that specialize your character through a wide variety of your character's statistics. Rarer class mods also provide bonus skill points. Alright. No, it's just like, yeah, I spent a lot of time on the X app, and I'm really trying hard to, like, be as patient as I can with people. But I straight go rip snorting into, like, yeah, politics, social inequality, all that stuff. The things that we gotta kind of do.
Sorry, people of Elvis. This is the only way.
See?
Whoa, how did they know about... Yeah, I'll get back to you.
What just happened? The whole ruddy moon shook.
No. That's the Death Star. That's why it's so, I mean, a very similarity, sorry. Oh, and then the, ow, ow, ow,
Yeah,
ow.
so, not good. Sarpedon's troops have taken control of the Eye of Helios. It's a big frickin' laser in the heart of the space station.
Nice.
She's targeting the moon's core. Try not to panic, but, she's trying to blow up Elpis.
Now see, copyright infringement, that's got to be like one of the biggest like inefficiencies of humanity. It is so much wasted time. And that's the thing though, a lot of people's jobs revolve around, you know, legal, paralegal, and I get it, there's a bunch of structure around this, so you can't just dismantle it or like take the funding out of it without having something, oh let's see, all the little critters, having some safety net in place. Like you can't just shift like that. Unfortunately, COVID kind of forced a lot of places to kind of do a bunch of shifting, and whatever you think about that is just, oh, I don't know. Anyways. An eco-warrior needs a pair of hands to rescue some adorable animals from a toxic waste dump.
I'm Sybil, leader of the Liberation Front of Concordia. We're Mother Nature's little helpers, and there's a species on the brink of extinction in desperate need of rescue. I'm sending a set of coordinates to your Echo. I'll lay things out properly when you get there.
Oh, good and proper. Oh yeah, this is that for that other mission that we need to go back and kind of do before we get too carried away. Let's do that. Where's the nearest way station? Well, no, because then we'd have to go back in there and like, yeah. Actually, I think for this particular mission, sorry, instead of humming and hawing, I could just tell you for this mission with the shield, it's Nova, no problem. Yeah, Springs has a plan. Just trust her on this. She'll explain what you're doing now that you've already agreed to do it. Just take the shield to the coordinates she marked and equip it. See right there, childish logic, like, okay, no take-back season, stuff like that. Like, you could go to all sorts of... We're not doing all the little creatures. We're going to go to a new direction. But... It's like stamps, no erases. I called it, like, you know, and all the things that, like, make sense when you're a child... But then when you get older, you're supposed to kind of understand, or maybe nobody teaches you that these things are, well, childish. Anyways, yeah, maturity levels and all that. Anyways, sorry, I just... went off on a little mind vacation there.
Halt, Moon Citizen! I've been chosen to stand out here, far, far away from everyone else, to guard the main gate to the old communications facility. It's a very important duty, as I'm not to let anyone in through here. Unless, of course, you're here as fresh meat for the recruitment grinder. Greetings, fellow claptrap unit. I simply wish to gain entrance. Then prove yourself worthy of joining Red Belly's band of scabs. Excellent. Get going, wannabe gang member. I shall brief you on the way. We're in a bloody war with the rival gang who call themselves the Darksiders. Cut a bloody swath through their ranks and steal the silly prism things carried around by their toughest warriors. Then, if you live, return to me where I am standing.
Ugh.
I forgot to mention, those Darksiders love overcharging their jump pads for some extra boost. Shoot the little box on the side of the jump pad, and you'll get some extra zip.
Now that's important. Power slide. Ah. Was not successful. Okay. I think this is where we're at. Yeah. Oh no. And you can't tuck and roll out of these. Oh, fast travel. You have now discovered 2 fast travel destinations. Use a fast travel station to quickly travel to anywhere you have already discovered on Elvis. Alright, so technically we could go back right now and do that shock mission, but no, what I was going to explain is the shock mission, you have to, so the shield, sorry I didn't explain that at all. So it releases a shock nova, so that can damage multiple people. So you have to injure so many people, but you can't, and so by gaining levels, we can absorb more hits, so it'll be easier to take a beating and release that shockwave. Thus, this is the better option, making it all sciencey.
Probably one of Red Belly's. Kill him!
And if you think like,
I'll send you to the dark side.
Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on a second, everybody.
It's like a box of chocolates. I'm a robot ninja.
Oh. Alright. You've obtained a grenade mod. Grenade mods can drastically change how your grenades behave. Be on the lookout for new grenade mods that grant your grenades different abilities or attributes. Alright. Okay, you can use splash damage for an area of effect on that, but... And... Snips. Ah!
Squishy bits.
Oh yeah, you can do all sorts of things. Alright. The little 1-2, 1-2. Okay. Now... So we have to choose one of them.
Why did I just say that?
So much reading. Hold on. You randomly pick a subroutine, focus on more gun type. Okay, so that's where you have to, it's like all the guns and safety first. Let's see. You deal reduced damage with all gun types. Upon selecting a subroutine, you gain 100 frag stacks, which decrease over time. When you run out of frag stacks, your subroutine will be replaced with a new one. What? Oh. This is too much. Hold on. We'll just do the guns. Whatever. I'm gonna get that. Wait, what? I should probably read that. Let's see. You randomly pick a subroutine focused on a gun type, making you more effective with a gun type, but less effective. Okay, so now it's calling all snipe. Oh, whoops.
Yep. That jump pad hasn't got the boom to get you to the second floor. Shoot the regulator to overcharge it.
There we go. Still haven't fully reloaded this thing? Okay. and also from South Park, the whole Crips and Bloods thing. Like that episode, kind of just talks about how, I mean, kind of like pointing out how, well, not silly, I want to say, because that's disrespectful, but how insignificant the motivation. Hold on.
Love Red Belly's gang.
I'll more than just numb ya. Hold still.
How do you say that? So, like the motivations that motivate, or the factors that motivate a lot of the violence and gang violence, like say initiation rights, and like, you know, some gangs it's jumping in, other gangs it's like killing people. Like, you know, it's oh, these are the fancy trinkets we're supposed to pick up. Okay, so anyways, like, and this is calling to the absurdity of it but it's not like, and here's where, hold on. It's because gangs are usually formed out of the necessity, either real or perceived. You know, if you have these extreme situations of life or death where it really does seem, you know, between different stages of like, you know, mental health, sanity factors, like socioeconomic factors, everything, life. If it gets to the point where it seems like that, even if it just seems like it, then the danger can become just as real. So that's why it's so important to point out that all of this is fictitious, and like, you know, but this is where you can get your yayas out, like, or you can go to the gym. I got some yayas out just now. I didn't have to hurt nobody. No, I'm just kidding. Like, hurting people doesn't feel fun either. Like, you know, I think back to every time, you know, as a kid growing up, like, what happened? Like, you felt bad afterwards. Like, once you realized you did something like that, it wasn't like you intended to, but either intentional or unintentional, it still happened. So how do you fix that? Oh, and it's, you gotta politely tell and set boundaries, but at the same time, you know, trying to be in a cohesive environment and network. I don't know. That's humanity in a nutshell. We're finding that out. Like, COVID, if one thing, taught us that you kind of have to be dynamic. I mean, like, and everybody can say that, but then it's like easier said than understood. And so that's what kind of bothers me, is that, you know, but at the same time, oh, we still need a prison. Oh, that went somewhere. How am I supposed to hit anything back except for myself? Alright. Alright, he's actually probably toast. We should do it. That's too bad. Oh no, get him before he goes. That was an accidental shot. That was in no way. Whew. Nice. So anyways, accidental or intentional, it still happened. And like, that's like, and so say, you know, you ever, well, oh, that's the thing. It's like kind of a blind spot for people that don't have siblings. But think back to like any time, like if you ever got like physical or anything, you know, or even just heard about your friends that have siblings. Like, it doesn't even have to be directly you, which is why, like, sometimes it's just so confusing that it would still be a thing, you know, in this day and age. But here we are. So I don't know. It's, here's a prism.
Wow, economy impressed. Come on back. Helping. Point me in the right direction.
Did we really take long enough for like a whole respawn? I didn't think I was dolling that much. Anyways.
Check it out. Yeah.
Wait. So now we're going back there. We could probably do that. Well, no, we're level 7, and those levels, yeah, they kind of, they're not kidding when they say tough. Or maybe they are. I don't know. Be completely non-committal to anything. Oh, whoops. We got in the wrong place. Switch. And see, the thing is, if you're gonna try to switch between games like this and Fortnite and all that, you gotta kind of be adaptable to like driving controls. And you gotta be able to figure things out on the fly. Like, you know, fiddle around with it, get it, and then like you're good. Especially with like, wait, where are we? It's over the bridge. I remember where we just came from. Oh.
At least I still have my tea. You have proven
Which one of us
yourself
is
worthy,
glitching?
and your initiation is nearly complete. I've updated your echo with the location of, another entrance. My preference in this instance is to enter via the door right here. The thing is I was fiddling with the controls and got something stuck in them, so the door's not working right now. But you can still get through the side door. Just give them the password, R. I shall wait here, a noble yet dangerous robot, alone, mysterious, desperate to be loved.
It's like, what's a pirate's favorite letter? You be thinking it's the C, or no, you be thinking it's R, but it's the C they love. Ah, I messed it up. Is this a side entrance? No. But, we gotta really go to the side entrance. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Although, wait, this is the mission one. Yeah, oh well. Just thinking we should be kind of leveling up a little bit. Or we'll pay the price. I know there's some things flying at me. Oh no, it's switch places. We need an assault rifle. It's like the Mad Hatter. Change places! Oh, that's a Futurama thing too. Alright. It's got no health bar. And I don't have the fireball gun. There we go. And I didn't have a, I was getting so used to the fastball fire grenade. Wait. Spawn vehicle. There we go.
Another wannabe gang member. You better know the password.
R?
There, that's the password. You're in. Wait a sec, where's that stupid switch? There you go. Use that to get to the secret entrance and welcome to the gang.
It's pretty much like Space Pirates, like, arr. But I mean...
What do we got here, Red?
I don't know, Belly, you tell me.
Ain't no new recruit, that's for sure.
My thoughts exactly.
Reckon there's only one thing to do, yep.
Make him a cover.
Ah, it's horrible.
No, tear him to pieces.
That's what I meant.
You're weird. Go get him, lads.
Are we the one? Yes!
Oh, we gotta use ray guns.
Reflection.
Oh, I can't change open menu while I'm bouncing. Alright, well, gotta roll with it. Adaptability, dynamic, adapt, adjust, improve, and then go switch to a ray gun. Alright, we have one. Yeah, one. Change places. Ah, this thing is hard to aim when it's aimed or zoom. Ah, yeah, I was like, that's gonna be death. There we go. Okay. Get them crits, get them crits. There we go.
We did something right for once.
Okay, we're still on ray gun, but...
That's what people look like inside?
Subroutine sniper rifles. Oh, that's what the thing was that flashed before. Okay, I get it now. I'm caught up. Okay. It's funny. I do kind of feel old. I'm starting to sound like the stereotypical elderly people. Okay, I was watching this gamer dad like way back in the day. He was like, or ginger dad, and he was like doing truck driving. I was like, it's so boring, but it's so entertaining. I don't know, things that like could be one or the other way, depending on like how your perspective is. If you're having a good day, then it's could be like the best job of your life. If you're having a bad day, it could be the worst day. You know, like. And that's true everywhere, which is unfortunate. But like, let's see.
Thank you. Take care of you.
But understandable, relatable. I mean, not a surprise.
Don't die before you pay.
But what do you do with that information? Well, just be willing to be dynamic, I guess. Ugh. Crisis Scar. Gosh, and one more reason that like legal issues can just destroy people, companies, and we really need to adjust all that. Yeah, I keep thinking about copyright stuff, but I mean it's almost assault, really, like cruel and unusual punishment. To like, I don't know, it's completely well. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. I see what happened there. Yeah, we are on sniper rifles, good. That subroutine's gonna be perfect for how random and space casey we are, but yeah. Oh, but the laser, I don't have a good laser. I think I'll just take the hit and go with this. Or they'll leave me alone. I am but a lowly Mars rover, basically, on Elpis. And that's Pandora. And that's not good.
Sarpedon, cut it the hell out! You got a problem with Hyperion, that's one thing, but there are innocent people on Elpis, you asshole!
Yes, there are.
Okay, this chick's a nutbag. You gotta hurry. We gotta get to Helios and take back control of the Eye, but we can't do that until you find out where in Crisis Scar that signal originates and shut her down.
Although it's kind of confusing, like what if this is like a Hitler situation and a time traveler coming back to stop a Hitler situation and then accidentally, you know, blowing up a moon and killing a bunch of innocent people in the process? Like, you know, at what point is the greater good the greater good? Like, I mean, well, yeah, actually, if it was like, well, see, there you go. If you were a time traveler and you knew all of that, how would you try to go about it? But you can't do it too much. This is also why drink is bad, kids, okay?
Reckon I've got work for you.
Peapod needs some help finding a lost friend. Of course, you don't know until you know, so.
So, my best mate in the whole wide world's gone missing, and I could really use some help finding him. I think it was a him, unless it was a her. No, it was definitely a him. Can't remember her name though. Used to call her the Jolly Swagman. He was always such a happy bloke. Always had a smile and a song for everyone. Terrible singer he was. My ears would bleed. She was always going walkabout across the moon and usually came back raving about some crazy thing or other. Can't tell you where he was last seen. If you could find her, he owes me a drink.
Total piracy all around. Find the Jolly Swagman. Who's a she, but then a he, then a she. Then it goes back and forth. Irrelevant. The point of the story is, he owes me a drink.
Looks like he's sleeping. Do you think he's sleeping?
Oh no, he's not breathing, so he's definitely dead.
Right. Well, see if he left tonight. Check her pockets, will you?
Alright, search Swagman.
Hey, she left an echo. Maybe that'll tell us more about the sorry tale. What do you reckon?
The empty billabong. The jolly Swagman's last words.
Oh, the things I've seen. I've gone walkabout all the way to Virago's solitude. I've seen an enormous giant billabong. A giant empty billabong with bright purple light shooting out of it. And I heard the deafening silent prayers of an ancient people ringing out from the depths of it. I camped by it, and I sang as I watched as my billy boiled. Then up leapt the jumbuck. I grabbed him with glee, and I shoved him in me tucker bag. But then I returned from the distant land, and I went, and I lost it camped not far from here. Blasted Kragans attacked me. Go find it, Peapot. Then you'll know I speaketh the truth. Check your echo. I'm plumb tuckered out. Reckon I might die now.
Not so jolly now, is he? Sounds like he got moonstruck, poor bugger. He didn't know what he was saying, just wandering around for days, losing his mind. I never heard of an empty billabong, and I definitely never heard of no jumbuck. A sad way for him to go. Still owing me a drink. I expect she'll get over it. Wonder where that tucker bag is. Then, have a look around, see if you can find it.
And see, it's interesting, trying to like decrypt what they're saying.
Poor raving lunatic. He never should have gone as far as Virago's solitude. No one ever comes back from there without being a few slices shorter of a loaf. I'd never bloody go.
Yeah, because the idea of like, basically like, I don't know, kind of like intricate Mad Libs, like, but only reverse and trying to, we have like no ammo. Kind of do need to switch it up with it. I mean, what is it like right now? Sniper rifles we have. And this is where we need to save our moonstones. I was just saying a little earlier, I was like, I'm probably gonna, or thinking it, probably gonna regret this, but let's switch back to here for now. Let's see if I can actually not use ammo.
There it is. That's the taco bag. Shoot, kill the Kragans.
Fly, mini truck, fly!
Yes. Oh, pistols are the ones. All right, nice.
That's weird.
How fortunate. Like, I wonder what causes those to decay. Is it just a time thing? Yeah, it's a time thing. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a per-use basis thing. Alright. Let's also try to get some ammo.
We did something right for once.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Alright. Alright, an empty billabong. Oh. Ah. I know, we gotta finish it.
Let's get this party started.
Oh, there we go. Krieg is reborn. Alright. Don't shoot, melee, 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 but where's the Tucker bag? What's a Tucker anyway? Ah, there's a joke in there, but I won't tell it on these. Maybe if I do like an adults only, like, I mean, technically this should be an adults only, but I don't know. I'm still kind of getting a feel for it too. Like, I don't know what kind of potential backlash could come, so there's certain jokes that, you know, you just gotta assume. Plus, actually, that's kind of the thing, is like, just to be safe, you probably shouldn't tell such jokes. And that's good. I stopped telling the one on the X app, but I mean, it's no worse than anything like Colbert's said.
Cool.
Alright.
Who are you? Ah, don't matter. I just found this. The best mate in all the world sent it to me. It's a tucker bag. Says there's a jumbuck inside. They don't even exist. Oh, it's a jumbuck. They do exist. I think it thinks I'm his mum. It's an idiot. I look nothing like him. Do you think that means there's really a billabong somewhere out there too? A giant empty billabong with bright purple lights shooting out of it with the deafening silent prayers of an ancient people ringing out from the depths of it? Nah.
There we go. There's the alarm.
Thanks for the help, though. She
Yeah.
cut me off, said I was drunk.
Purple lights are starting to sound perfectly reasonable, don't you think?
Unless there is a giant purple hole with light shooting out of it. You reckon the little fella wants a drink?
Now see, this is where there is some truth mixed in with the so-called insanity. Oh, where is it?
I'd do anything for a woman with a gun.
There you go. It is based in somewhat in reality, but like the way that they are communicating it is slurred by alcohol. And yeah. So communication and like how, and that's why, okay. One last thought and then we'll call this episode. So the Jeopardy, one of the big winners was this guy who was a bartender. He just knew all these amazing facts and all this, and that's what he did for a living. He sat there and listened to people while they drank and pondered life's mysteries and relaxed, took a load off, and then sometimes, you know, like who knows? Like bartenders have like the craziest of stories, and yeah, it's just like, and it's a sad reality of humanity. However, you know, some places where alcohol is still forbidden, like, then it's not so much a reality. But at the same time, like, when like 90% of the world has this as a problem, then it needs to be like addressed in problem solving and gentle problem solving too, not just like the sledgehammer approach to everything. That's how we get wars and such. Like, you know, the delicate to where everybody wins, and we're working there. But that got pretty deep. Have a good night, everybody. I think I'm out. Ta-ta.